Support for makers, women who make Southwest Florida, is provided by Clive Daniel Home, Shula's Steakhouse, the Centers for the Arts of Bonita Springs, and by the Corporation for Public Broadcasting.
I was very, very fortunate that my great-grandfather and my grandfather, my father, were all automotive technicians. And as a matter of fact, my first lesson on a vehicle was my great-grandfather teaching me how to set the choke on his 1969 Plymouth. I was so blessed that my great-grandparents, my mom and dad, they would always go, watch this, watch what I'm doing, look what I'm doing, this is why I'm doing this. And that stuck in my head. In the media field, I was a reporter and a newspaper editor. Some of the publications that I worked for, the Breeze Corporation, and I also worked for some papers out of the area. I started my shop in 1995. I was the technician and the service writer and the bookkeeper and the ad agent and chief bottle washer. It was great, and I have built a 12-bay shop that I have in Fort Myers. Again, it's just the passion. We have our rescue dogs, and Sally Jane and Teddy Bear, and they are wonderful. They come to the shop. They have their own little following at the shop. I really enjoy helping people learn about their vehicles, and that's where the media connection came into play. I made this little glove box guide. I called it Car Care for the Clueless, and from there we started doing 60-second video, what you can do with your car care for the clueless, and what needs to be done and when and why. And those were aired nationwide in news broadcasts throughout the U.S. From there, I had done other publications. I really branched out on the Car Care for the Clueless format. I also did an Empowered Women's Car Care Guide. I'm on radio in all 50 states. I have developed Car Care for the Clueless Daily Edition, 60-second news broadcast on how you can help yourself help your car and keep money in your wallet. And that's broadcast on 16 different stations. We are on LA Talk Radio, and I just enjoy it. We get a ton of email questions, a lot of texting. When we were with CBS, it was 1.5 million on our weekly show, and our daily clips, they're estimating about 10 million. And I don't like to play this card, but being a female, that probably had a little bit to do with it too. Like I said, I don't like to say, well, I'm a female technician, you know. No, I'm a technician. I'm an ASE certified technician. That's how I view myself. But the public, they view me as, well, it's a girl mechanic. You have to stay hands-on, because if you don't, you're going to lose it. If you don't stay underneath the hood every day, you're just going to lose it, because there's so much up and coming and so many different changes that are going on that if you sneeze, you may miss something. We are in the midst right now of doing a non-for-profit where the consumer who needs assistance, you know, they just fell on hard times, that we can ensure that that consumer has transportation, go to the doctor, go to the grocery store, take their kids to school. We do a little educational program a few Saturdays every year, and we just base it on the new driver, on the up-and-coming car owner. You know, they may still be using their mom and dad's car. We just want them to learn about their car, what they need to do, what they don't need to do. And it's not about going underneath the hood, because we definitely don't want that. It's just too dangerous nowadays on today's vehicles. Another aspect of Car Care for the Clueless is we have started a line of devices, helpful devices for the senior, so they can navigate their vehicle better. I am really thrilled about what we're doing with Car Care for the Clueless, about the car program. That's going to contribute greatly to the community. We do other programs that contribute to the community.